Welcome to this mid-challenge call where we're just going to check in with you to see how you're getting on in our 14 days press pay Pilates challenge. Ray's going to answer some questions and also just give us a flavour of what's to come in the second week as she ramps up the intensity and difficulty. I suspect. I don't know for certain. She's going to tell us. But basically, it's really just to keep us on track and troubleshoot any problems. So, Ray, what
Yeah.
are your aims for the upcoming second week of Press Play Pilates?
Okay. So the first week we did everything on the mat. So we had a warm up, our Pilates, and our cool down, and that was to allow you to start to layer up the things like getting your core, and then seeing if you can connect your ribs, and then seeing if you can open your collarbones and getting those shoulder blades into a V, lengthening the neck, and then if you can add the breathing, great. But if not, don't worry. The second week is bringing in some more standing stuff. So I've done one standing lesson, which can be used as the new warm up, because a lot of the time in Pilates, we start standing and then we come down onto the mat. The standing, I think we've got a couple of standing days, but that's just to give you different options so that you can build some more balance in your body. You can build a bit more working up against gravity. We also get the lovely roll down. We get quite a lot of shoulder movement, strengthening up the shoulders, bringing in a little bit more work around the rotator cuff, getting happy shoulders, happy posture, and just giving you a few more options and a few more skills that you can start to develop. The whole point in this next week is to start working to a few different levels, but also giving you the option that if you want to stay at the easier levels, if that's where you're at, then you stay there until you build that strength and you feel that you want to try something a little bit more. I also talk about maybe some days adding some weights if you want to. So that's giving you some more options as you build a bit more strength. So we can increase intensity, we can increase endurance, we can increase our strength. And so, yeah, this week is just about sort of adding in a few more different things to build up more strength in your back, more strength in your hips and your glutes and your legs, really. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing the videos. They were a lot of fun, and also I find that by doing them and being a lot more consistent with my practice, my breathing's an awful lot better. I'm bringing a lot of those principles now into my daily life, because it's been lovely little reminders. So I think the thing is that if you want to move into the next year feeling an awful lot stronger, I'm hoping that this 14 days is going to be able to do that for you. And it's rinse and repeat. So you can do the 14 days over the next month, 2 months, twice a week. That's going to give you a month's worth of exercise. And then you can go back and do the second month and you can work a little bit harder. You can do 2 videos back to back. You can work up to the next level. You can add some weight so that actually you've got a really nice 3-month plan there if you want to. But then if you want to use it as a bit of a springboard to then take you into other forms of training that you might want to do, like you might want to go on and do a bit of yoga, but you've always felt that maybe you haven't been quite so flexible or strong enough to do that. This is going to help you to feel a bit more confident in your body. If you want to do strength training, this is going to be fantastic to give you the foundation of what you should be working at with your posture, so you don't hurt yourself whenever you go to do heavier weights. If you're a runner, this is going to be great for your running because it works a lot on balance, hip flexor strength, quad strength, glute strength, calf strength. So yeah, there's just it's just it's asking you. I'm talking less, so I'm saying let's just crack on and get on into the exercises. So you don't have me, repeating the same thing quite so much, but you're just going to have a little bit more variation.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
pleased with it.
and what advice would you give to ladies who are struggling to because they're absolute beginners,
Yeah,
and there is a little bit of a barrier there to just starting
yeah.
something new? They've got busy lives, and by the end of the day, when it comes to it, they just can't face
Okay,
taking that
so
first step,
the
because
first step.
Pilates is still like this strange thing that they just don't know what it is,
Yeah.
and
So
there's
I'd
just
suggest a
resistance.
couple of things. One, to listen to the meditation that you have done, because that should be taking away some of the blocks. Number two is, if you ask yourself, is this a block? Is something stopping me from doing it? Try and dig a little bit deeper and just say, well, what is it? Is it worry? If it's worry because it's getting you out of your comfort zone, you don't know what you're going to let yourself in for, and you think you're going to hurt yourself, sit with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and watch our little videos and guide too. so that you can see what we're
Mm,
talking about.
mm.
Then the next step I would say would be to go to, I can't remember which guide it's on, but it's the postural, not the postural one, it's the
It's in the bonus
rest
section.
rest
Oh,
position,
mhm,
5 minutes of meditation, and you start doing 1 minute.
mhm.
And then the next time you do it, you might do 2 minutes, but that's going to build you up some resilience and endurance in the rest position without moving anything, and just getting you out of your head. I would listen to your hypnosis every day. I would do that little meditation every day if you can, or even just Monday to Friday. It will not take you more than, by the time you get yourself down on the floor, or you can do it on your bed and just listen to my voice, time yourself for a minute, time yourself for 2 minutes. I think by then you get into your second week, you'll be thinking, well, what's next? Then you want to do the warm up. Then you want to do the cool down. And then you might think, well, actually, I'm 2 weeks in now. What else can I do? So I think that that would be what I would say. And then we did a really good podcast, which I think is coming out this week. And that basically gives you the list of things as to what Pilates is going to do for you. And if that doesn't persuade you,
Yeah,
yeah. And the other
yeah.
thing, one thing that, just going a little bit deeper is, if you, it'll be your ego that's stopping you for whatever reason. And um, I had a little bit of a sort of a thought this week that I was having a little bit of a resistance to doing a meditation that somebody had given me. And a voice said, but is that, why are you resistant to it? And I thought, it's my ego that's resistant. My soul would not be resistant. It would have done that meditation 3 times by now, because I know that, um, depending on what you believe in, but I believe that we have a soul. My soul is very, every soul is pure, it's our higher self, and they're here to do the work. And my soul will be like, yeah, well, what blocks? What are blocks? I'm just here just to do all the good stuff. So yeah, sorry, that's gone a little bit deep,
No,
but
it's such an empowering question.
your
What does my
ego
soul
is not
do?
your
Yeah,
amigo. Yeah.
yeah.
And so whenever I think, oh, I don't want to do that, I go, well, I now ask myself, well, who's driving this
Mm,
bus today?
mm,
And it might just be that my gut's saying we don't need to do that, or that's not really for us, for pure reasons.
mm.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I really do think that when something is just unknown, even though it's something as lovely as Pilates,
yeah,
the ego just talks you out of it somehow.
yeah.
Just puts up some weird resistance
Well,
because
it's a
actually
control
it just
thing.
feels like it's threatening
Yeah,
in some way, but it all goes on under the surface and you just
yeah.
don't know that you're just self-sabotaging.
Well, and it is self sabotage, because basically it's controlling you and keeping you small. Because if you want to grow as a person and get stronger and feel more of that inner power and fire, do Pilates. But
Mm,
if you're scared of what you could actually be, you're going to
mm.
keep yourself small.
Yeah,
So
and I
yeah,
do think it's all unconscious. I know I
yeah,
wanna do Pilates, I know all the benefits of it,
yeah,
but I keep not
yeah.
doing it.
Well, you love your yoga as well, which I get, because I definitely love my yoga. But I also know that whenever I do my Pilates, I bring that into my yoga. That's the thing, is I bring all of those principles.
Mm,
So we're going to listen to the
yeah,
hypnosis. We're going to sit and have a cup of, I'm not saying you, we're going to sit and have a cup of tea and just watch the little videos, no pressure.
mhm,
Then we can do that little meditation, and we do 1 minute, and we don't let ourselves do any more than 1 minute. And then we'll start chomping at the bit and doing
mm.
two.
And I'll tell you what else I'm gonna do, you're gonna keep me accountable, so if other ladies are struggling out there, just get a buddy and, like, we're gonna do it
Yeah.
together, and we're just
Yeah.
gonna annoy each other until we've done it.
Yeah.
The other thing I'm gonna do is, for me, I have to pay some money. I'm
Do you want
just
to pay?
terrible.
Send me
I'm
some
just
money.
terrible.
I don't mind.
Unless I pay, I don't stay. It's so
Yeah.
bizarre. I have to invest in it. So I am going to book and pay for a reformers Pilates class. I'm
Oh
just
my
going to
God.
dive in
Because,
and I'm just
yeah,
gonna do it.
you
And
need to
once
come
I've
up and do
paid,
the one I
I'll
did.
absolutely show up.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
the
and
thing.
you know what? Like, as I did one today, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun.
So
And
that's
think
like
of
an
it as
easy
fun. It's
way.
got to be fun, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, because it
You
is
put funds
fun.
into fun. Yeah.
Yeah. It's better than doing the, washing or mopping the floor, isn't it? Going with some girls to a reformers Pilates class.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, so that's
Yeah.
what we do for resistance. All right, so I think that's everything.
Yeah.
And we're just going to crack on.
Yeah.
Day
Absolutely.
8
We've
tomorrow.
got another call next Sunday, haven't
Oh,
we?
yeah. And what bonuses? You said you were going to do a nice bonus for our
Yeah,
participants.
so I thought that I might do. Did I say I was going to? Oh, yes, we're going to do a nice spinal flow.
Mhm. Beautiful.
So that's just going to be a really, I love this one because it's one that I used to do years and years and years ago every morning just to get my body just realigned and opened up and the suppleness coming in and just sorting my head, centering me, centering my body. It's such an easy one to do. Yeah. So
Mhm.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I am going to do a bonus hypnosis, which is something called cell command therapy,
Ooh,
which is a really powerful type of RTT hypnosis where
good.
you literally use lots of just really commanding language while under hypnosis to
Yeah.
command your cells to heal. So I was going to do a joint healing
Perfect.
cell command therapy recording
Yeah.
with lots of very powerful soundscaping to make it super, super, super transformative.
One other thing I would just say is if anyone listens to this before the end of next weekend and you want something specific, now is your time
Mm.
to request the specific thing. Things I can suggest would be a level 130 minutes warm up, Pilates cool down, or something a little bit more strenuous if you have done Pilates before. Something I say that we will have this week is we've got a bit of an abs blast and we've got a bit of a glute blast.
Mm.
So we're
Yeah.
going to be working the front and we're going to be working the back just a little bit more intensely. It's not hard, it's just giving you a few more things that you can try just to see how strong you can get.
Mm. And we all need a glute lift, don't we?
So do you need a glute lift? I know, absolutely.
All right. Well, I'm off to see Jason Statham,
Oh!
maybe. Oh, yeah. I'm already getting excited. That's like the highlight of Q1 for
Oh
2026. I
my
mean,
God.
what the hell happened, Miranda? Anyway, I'll report back. We shall
Excellent.
see. Got 73% on Rotten Tomatoes, so I'm
I think
hopeful
just
it's going to be full on Jace.
he's just great though, isn't he?
Mm. Yeah.
British and all.
Ugh, I think I've had a crush on him for about 30 years. All right. Well, thank you. Sorry, a little bit of a little
Little bit of a
diversion there.
diversion there.
I can always talk about Jason Statham. Anyway, well done, everybody. Keep
Yeah.
going. Second week's going to be really great because I've watched the videos. I haven't actually done the videos, but I've watched
Well,
them,
you're not like
and
you've
they
got to
are
do them this week.
they're
You wouldn't have done
fabulous.
them till
No,
this point.
I'm literally going to have to just do like 6 back to back.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'll
You're
be
not
like,
oh, yeah. Oh, you might be a little bit more. Look at me, Ray.
yeah, possibly. I'm going to try it. All right, I'll report back in a week.
Excellent stuff.
See you then. Well done, ladies. Just
Okay.
ask us in the forum if you need anything. We're
Perfect.
always available, or just DM us
Lovely.
if you don't want everyone to hear your questions. All
Yeah.
right, take care. We will see you on the other side.